Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons systems online. All systems normal.
It has been some time since we last played, and we are now down a party member. Uh, pre-session, pre-mini session chat, I guess. So I am going to move this up from, uh, Monty. Is an hour good enough? If we move the schedule up by an hour, is that going to be good enough for you to still get sleep after this? If we
Yeah,
start at,
I think
if we
like
start at,
moving it up an hour is a good way to go about it. I
because we
think.
used to be 5 to 8, so if we move it up from 4 to 7, is that going to be good enough for you? Of 5 to 8 my time, I should say.
Yeah, like 5 to 8 would be good. Otherwise, like even 5 to 9 would be fine.
Okay.
Um, but yeah, like I have to like so I walk to work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like Vincent gives me rides sometimes, but he also has like his own job.
Yeah.
So like if I walk, I have to leave tomorrow at 7 a.m., which means I have to wake up by at least 6. So like I like to be in bed by by 10,
Got it.
11.
Yeah. Okay.
So like that's just kind of where I'm at. When we first started sessions and started timing everything out, I straight up didn't have a job, so it was a lot easier for me at the time.
After your accident.
Accident.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, the only other thing I have to add, other than that, is, do we want to go and find a fourth person, or are we fine with just the three of us? The three players right now.
Um, you know, I kind of want to leave that up to you whether we want to find like another person. Um, I I think we would benefit from like another person. I myself haven't played in too many games where they're like only 3 players, but like it can work and it can still be fun.
It's
Like I know
better to have
that.
3 than 6. So yeah.
Yeah, better 3 than 6, but like, I feel like I feel like
As a
4 is enough.
DM, yeah, as a DM personally, like 4 is like the sweet spot.
Yeah, it also
I
means
mean,
that if there are 4, if someone can't come to game, like 3 of us can still play. And like I
yeah,
said, so
exactly.
that the 3 of us can still just play.
Yeah, I'm not going to be like, okay, we need to hold a temporary stop until we get a fourth.
Yeah.
But yeah, it seems that Chaldinius for the moment is out. So I don't know if I want to go get a fifth as well. I think we're just going to stick with 4 because that did
Wasn't
seem
he
to.
wasn't he not thrilled when you were like, "Hey, I don't like when you do or say this kind of thing"?
No, I think it was literally just that he, since he has a young one in his family, since he has a baby in his family now, and I mean, he works. I think he even works some Saturdays. So like
Yeah,
Sunday
that's
might
fair.
literally just be his only day off from anything, and he wants to spend that with the kids.
Yeah.
I get it, 100%.
Yeah. I mean, I get that too. That's how my Sunday was all up until literally. Well, actually, all up until next week. That's what Sunday is to me. Is my only day off.
Yeah.
But I'll have Saturdays off. I will not be home next week. I mean, I can still like get on my phone and stuff, but like I'm gonna be visiting my girlfriend for the first time in like 2.5 months.
Okay.
So like there is a chance I may decide not to be at game next week.
We'll see how the mojo's feeling next week on
Yeah.
Sunday then.
Yeah,
Other
because
than that,
I know I have to come back home on Sunday. I just don't know what time I'll be home on Sunday.
yeah, exactly. I'd rather not be like, oh hey, no matter what, at 5 o'clock your time, we're starting. So
Yeah.
womp womp.
No, this is just me wanting to make sure that I give you like as much notice as I can. Like these plans are made like a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
In short, I'm not trying to be a dick.
Other than that, is there anything else that the crew needs to bring up before we begin?
I won't be here 2 weeks from now.
Okay.
That's a job thing. I'll be completely out of town.
Got it. Vincent is now a groupie for metal band. Got it.
Well,
Really
actually,
metal,
he's
man.
he's a
I'm a
stage
stagehand, which is different.
Stagehand. Yeah.
Stagehand / groupie for a metal
No.
band.
No. Groupies are useless.
Yeah, he's very useful. That
You
being
wouldn't
said,
have your metal concert without a stagehand.
That being said, if the right millionaire / billionaire,
I was about to say.
$20 is $20.
I'm certain the right billionaire or millionaire.
Listen, if someone whips it out and goes, "Here's a hundo, get to polishing."
I think Vincent's worth more than a hundo. But, you get the point.
I'm gonna
No,
bring
I
out
see
the
that
turtle
Benjamin.
wax.
He sees that Benji and he just goes.
I see a Benjamin, and I'm not even waiting for them to say anything. I'm like, okay, I know what's going on here.
I just like to imagine someone tosses down $100 bill on the ground, and just Vincent's mouth immediately. Oh.
Dick sucking machine.
Yeah, 2 little neon signs pop out. Please insert here.
Oh wow. Thanks. All right.
That's horrible.
Yep. No.
Oh.
I'm what they call ergonomic.
I thought that was
Not
a
that kind of
term.
machine.
I thought that was a term saved only for short stacks, but okay.
Anyway.
Anyways, does anyone want to try and recap what happened last time?
I have no memory.
Good luck.
I only know because I sat here after I added all of you and said, "Hey, we good for today?" I had to sit here and go, "What Oh, yeah, I remember what happened last time. I don't know if I like it anymore." And I immediately went, maybe we just shouldn't. We just shouldn't continue this game and just start a new one.
Really?
Last time.
You think so?
Last time on Neo Vegas, you all, after a successful heist and with the money being quote unquote laundered, you all decided to make your way to a local customized. I need to think of a good street legal way to say this. Customized do-it-yourself pleasure house. That just sounds like, yeah, I went to a bar and I just jacked it for a few minutes and then I left.
A DIY body shop.
Yeah, more or less.
Pee-wee Porn Palace.
I don't
Porn Palace? What?
I don't
Pee-wee Herman got arrested for jacking off in a porn theater.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Isn't that the point behind?
crack.
I no. I don't want this anymore.
Well, it's Pee-wee's Porn Palace. That's what it is. That is what it is called.
This is our new hub, our new base of operation.
Yes.
Anyways, while there, Wubble Ike Talon decided to go to a Springs room and just drink himself to death, more or less.
Yeah.
Harlow stayed down. Wait, did Harlow stay downstairs or was Adam? Yes, Harlow stayed downstairs. Adam stayed downstairs in the bar area, paying random woman to go up and hit on Harlow. And Chowdinius apparently got so high with a singular person that he just is in a coma now.
That's too high.
As you all wake up the next day, having rented rooms at this soap land, we'll call it a soap land. We're just gonna go by Japanese standards here. at this quote unquote soap land with the bar and hotel attached. You find that you all have notifications from your bank that state that you are all 250,000 credits richer.
250,000 credits.
Yes.
26. Let me just give that to myself in copper.
That's real nice.
All right. Going to my inventory. Going to that. You said 250?
250,000, yes.
Okay. Wanted to make sure. Two.
I have so many credits.
You're also at the point where the only upgrades that are available to you are, at this point, if you want to upgrade your body any further, Adam, you're going to have to buy military grade aftermarket parts.
Yeah, we sell a lot of money.
I'm not going to say any.
Military parts.
I'm not going to say whether or not that's expensive, but you get a lot in return for a lot. I mean, I don't want to say you've reached peak performance here, but you've pretty much reached peak performance at this point of what a normal bot on the streets could use legally.
Good.
Legally, he says.
Well,
Like,
hey, could we say I came from a time, I was built in a time before all those regulations were put in place?
Oh, you actually no, you were built far enough back that there were more regulations back then on you. It's just
so I think that the law is pretty lax on robots these days.
compared to what your history is. Yes. Back when you were first made, you might not have any memories of way back then, because like hardware, whenever you upgrade your hard drives or your storage banks, like those memories are kind of put in the cache, and over time those caches will start to go bad. You might not exactly remember one for one, but like small files, like a list of laws on robotics back when you were first made, while there were a lot of regulations on bots and cyborgs, also the technographers at that point in time, the noble houses especially, just didn't give two shits, because they knew that they already knew the plan of them leaving the United Earth Federation. They just said, whatever, those regulations don't matter. So you were probably made by people that are just like, yeah, whatever, who cares?
Who cares? They'll sort it out after we're gone.
I mean, also keep in mind, you as a bot were made in a time where bots and like cybernetic augmentations were supposed to be replaced every 10 to 20 years. Like the longest bot stayed on the market was 20 years. You are like one of a kind that stayed active for a majority of the past 1,000+ years.
That's what meticulous care will get you.
I would like to point to my previous argument of $100 credit bill going on the ground and just
No. I like to imagine more like the giant robot in the Asteroid Boy.
Oh yeah.
Movie.
I know.
He
exactly.
was just built to last. Like his specific line had one of the quirks.
Oh god, that's a marketing. Resilient. That's a marketing term if I've ever seen one. Could you just imagine you're getting ads as you're going in system to new Neo Vegas again, and you just get an ad for a robot on the bed that just says "built to last"? I'm buying 5 of them right away.
Oh my god, am I a Duralast brand?
Duralast.
You know, you're a what is it? Oh, I forgot the name of the battery company, the Copper Tops. It's not Energized, but it's something like that. It's like Enercell or something like that. I don't remember.
I
copper
have
top.
no idea.
They used to have
You've lost me.
They used to have the bunny on the commercial way back when.
That is Energizer.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Energizer Bunny.
You're not a Duralast, you're an Energizer. It just keeps going and going and going.
Oh yeah. They just didn't sort out the fact that like the more it goes, the more it develops. Their sight and design was very short term.
I'm not hearing. Give me a mic check again.
Yep. I mean,
Okay, no, you're here. You keep lighting up, but I'm hearing nothing, and I'm like, okay, weird.
it's my noise suppression software trying to stop all the background.
Oh, yeah. Okay, makes sense. Anyways,
So it's still pinging in Discord. I'm just waiting for you guys to tell me what's on the TV here in a minute.
I mean,
Yeah, we looked into it.
yeah. So as you all wake up in your individual rooms, like it's morning time, you have your usual notifications of like, oh hey, this news article just for you, kind of bullcrap. But you all see that you have the 250k credits in your account deposited by a unknown account number, and you are awake. There's also there is room service here. You can go down to the bar to order food, or you can whatchamacallit? My brain not work, no coffee. Fun time, yay. You can order room service breakfast to your room, or there's all you can eat buffet downstairs. Breakfast. Alcohol drinks do cost extra. You all would also see that there is a message from Hard Deck that just says ships ready when you guys are. We're finishing preparations now. That was sent 3 hours ago.
Interesting.
Adam is going to go to the buffet and pile an enormous plate full of food, and then sit down somewhere and just put it in front of him and just stare at it.
You've seen those continental breakfast buffets that they have at hotels, right?
Yeah.
It's just that, like, the eggs look like they're just made en masse and thrown into like the bacon isn't like super, it's not personalized, it's just crispy bacon. Cool, whatever. Some of them are really crispy, some of them are like half cooked, kind of. They're not here for your baking needs. That's not the main place of reason why this place is known.
Well, I just like to pretend to eat sometimes.
I like this idea. I like this idea that like there's this restaurant owners that have encountered Adam now that are just like, oh great, he's back.
Yeah.
I mean, he pays.
on Neo Vegas, they're just like, oh fuck, it's him. It's Chrome Dome. Shit.
He pays, but he sits there for hours.
He keeps shoveling the same bite of food onto his faceplate over and over. I fucking find it the most disturbing shit ever.
Just-
It's supposed to be. Thank you.
There's a barber out there who's just like, yeah, he just pays to come here, sit down, sit in the chair, and
I mean,
Let me run my clippers over his head.
I've put the cream on his head. I act like I'm giving him a new polish, but I have no idea what he wants. It's bizarre.
You know, though, strangely enough, it's a great way to hone my razor. His faceplate sharpens the shit out of it.
I don't know if he's made out of 1,000 grit sandpaper, but man, it feels like it sometimes.
if he isn't,
I'd pay him. I'd pay him to come in and sharpen my razors.
There was this video I saw of a guy who he like works in a wood shop or whatever, but his hand is so callous that he can just rub it across wood and it'll actually like sand it and deburr it.
Hey, it me.
Ow.
Me.
Me too.
Knowing how rough wood can get, and like the amount of splinters that you can get just by running your hand over like bare lumber, that doesn't sound fun at all.
Oh no, it doesn't hurt at all. I saw that video too, and I was like, huh, I wonder if I can do that. And the next day, when
Do you think
shop,
it doesn't hurt, or do you think like after the video was done, he's like, ah,
I don't know, but I tried it out, and my hands are callous enough to make it work, and it didn't hurt at all. It kind of tickled.
fair.
It didn't hurt at all. By really bony, callous hands.
The callous are real.
Is anybody else gonna go out to come to the buffet?
Harlow will, Harlow's already down there. Harlow just kind of like was passing through with like a small, like kind of conservative light breakfast, and just looks over at Adam's plate and just like doesn't question it at first, but then just does a double take. Like, wait a second.
What is Harlow's breakfast routine like? What is his buffet plate look like? Is it like mostly waffles? Is it mostly eggs and bacon? Like, I'm not asking for specifics. Like, oh well, I have 2 ounces of eggs and 2 sausage patties and half a waffle. Like, just
2 slices of toast, eggs, 2 sausage links, 3 strips of bacon.
only 2 my guy, no.
Because you can go back for more sausage.
Okay, fair.
You can always go back for more sausage.
So yeah, Harlow has this.
I'm still in the room dreaming about pizza rolls.
Fucking god.
But he just takes a double take over at.
Harlow has a small plate, and he's like, "Yes, I'll have a cup of coffee, and I'll grab a newspaper as well." And then meanwhile, Adam just takes a tray of waffles, shovels it onto his plate, unscrews the syrup.
He goes to the buffet line, right, and takes a normal plate, and it'll just put like 20 waffles, and then 13 pieces of toast, and then smother it in syrup and eggs and all sorts of stuff, and it's just like this obscenely piled high, almost like Scooby Shaggy level.
Adam, are you
food
okay?
dish?
I just imagine Belisarius' call with plates stacked full of food.
Every so often too, when you like stop looking at him, like when you did your double take, each glance of the plate had progressively less food on it.
Where's it going?
The food is now replaced on his face plate.
Let's just say there's a few screws unscrewed right now.
Adam,
is it going straight to your waistline? Is your like chest covering like about to pop off?
Are you a man in a chassis?
No.
He is.
Open up that face plate.
He is the alien from the first Men in Black movie.
Adam will kind of hesitate, but then he'll bring a finger to like where his ear would be, and then he'll press a hidden button, and a seam will split out of nowhere from his like featureless face, and then it'll open up, and it's jam packed with like mashed and mixed together food in between the wiring and the circuit board.
As a foodie, this just hurts me inside. A lot.
You actually, for the first time, you see Adam's eyes, and it's 2 large cameras with 2 secondary cameras where the tear ducts would be.
Adam, are you broken?
No, I am just enjoying some breakfast. And he shovels another giant spoonful into the open faceplate.
But
he doesn't have a mouth or jaw, by the way. Like, there's nothing moving when he's talking.
He's a Necron with the smooth faceplate. They just took out the green groove.
You don't need to eat.
I know I do not. I know I don't need to eat, but I enjoy filling my face. Isn't that the common expression?
Yeah,
Shovels another spoonful.
but
By this point, he's literally covered in eye, but isn't actually like doesn't seem to notice.
I imagine, like, you said circuitry and stuff earlier. I imagine all that's, like, in the back, and then, like, at the top is where the cameras hang down from the top. But, like, there's a covering to protect the circuitry, just so that your model doesn't, like, ruin your own circuit boards and start malfunctioning halfway through combat.
Right.
Oh, no, I can't shoot. I hope that wasn't because I shoved a waffle in there.
This is definitely an Adam-specific quirk, okay?
punches person, bunch of waffle flies everywhere.
Yeah.
If this disturbs you, I will finish up quickly. I apologize.
No.
The top part of his chest plate pops open, and it's even more jam-packed, and you see like where
He
his
just
power core
takes
is,
he
and
takes
it's
the plate
completely
and
surrounded
just
by waffles.
He takes the plate, puts it to his chest, and just shovels it in.
Yeah,
Nom
he
nom
picks
nom
up
nom
the
nom.
plate and just kind of like lifts it at an angle, and then takes his other hand and pushes it into the hole.
This was a most satisfying meal.
This was delicious.
Pats
and he
his
turns
belly
his
and
head
rubs
to
it
the
3
chef.
times.
Thank you. And then he kind of like strains his neck for a second, and you can hear weird groaning coming from his body. And then his chest plate shudders and then violently snaps shut.
Well,
There's no, like, you can't see the chefs, but there are people that, like at any buffet, there are people that walk out and check the food and, like, resupply. There is, like, one person just staring at you. You don't know whether it's disgust or dismay, but they are staring specifically at you over Harlow.
So, I know this is probably going to be a strange analogy, but just think of if you took, like, a fistful of spaghetti, and then you opened up a Game Boy Advance, and you shoved that fistful of spaghetti into it, and then you closed the Game Boy Advance and screwed it as tightly as you can, despite the spaghetti spilling out between the seams. That's Adam right now.
Adam gets struck by a localized meteor storm and dies before your eyes, Harlow, as he has disgusted God enough to bring God's vengeance down upon him.
God is mad.
God is just disgusted because he didn't want a Nurgle robot.
Come on, it's great.
Nurglebot.
I'm afraid that the next time we see Adam, he's just gonna be like a great unclean one.
Unclean.
It'll be a few weeks later.
It's the
in
name of the
campaign,
model.
And like Adam will be getting repaired, and someone will be like, "Why is there a piece of flesh growing inside of you?" "Oh, I don't know. It just started growing one day after the food incident, and it kept going."
Why is it moving? Should it
Why
be
is it
moving?
acting like a bicep?
Why are there 3 eyes inside of you and 2 mouths?
Why did it jiggle when I referenced it? Does it know I'm talking about it?
Be careful.
As they say, Papa Nurgle's very proud of you, human. Now please continue your repairs.
Have you, Al, have you seen the show Sovereign Reign? Or Scavenger's Reign?
I have not. No.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Lately, I've been watching a lot of Poor Hammer podcast.
It's really good. Anyway, continue. Sorry for the interruption.
Ike, how long do you continue sleeping?
Another hour.
Oh boy, I think I'll go for seconds.
Harlow's gonna eat his little plate at a table far away from Adam.
Harlow's like, I just don't want to be seen with this fucking thing.
And he is going, as soon as he sees the message that the ship's ready,
That message was sent along with the bank transfer.
Okay, and I'm going to go wake our resident stoner the hell up.
Do you
And
mean
let him know the ship is
Chaldinius or
ready.
Ike?
You know, honestly, like,
Ike is only one step away from being a stoner, and that's the fact that he hasn't on screen done drugs yet. Actually, I think he has, so never
You
mind.
guys don't see. I have.
He has done drugs on the screen before. So no, Ike is, as far as you can tell by the amount of times that he's referenced pizza rolls, you're pretty sure that he's just a stoner. Like, when he's not doing jobs with you guys, he's just at home taking a toke and like making plates of this garbage known as pizza rolls.
Not garbage.
You could have chosen anything. You could have chosen anything that was customizable, like Hot Pockets, and you said no, pizza rolls. You know those things notorious for having no customization to them.
well, you know, there can be as many variations to pizza rolls as there are for Hot Pockets.
Yes.
There could be, but I haven't seen a ham and cheese pizza roll yet.
What if I told you that they exist and I have seen them, but I haven't seen them since like 2014?
2000. Oh my goodness, the fact that that was 10 years ago now hurts me inside.
Ugh. It does.
You know what? I'm actually gonna make Ike a present.
Please don't.
This was to make customizable pizza rolls, baby.
Customizable pizza rolls. I'll push the mash out of me like a fucking Play-Doh machine.
God, yeah, that's the reason why I said no.
We'll just deep fry them in a big pit of oil and call them pizza rolls.
It's
Oh my goodness.
it's clean food, clean undigested food.
Yeah, you know, just might have been in there for a little while.
Why aren't you eating your pizza rolls, Ike Coon? Ike staring at this plate that's just staring back menacingly.
Flashbacks to
that was
Adam earlier squatting over a plate as pizza rolls fall gently to the ground.
I don't know. This is supposed to be our return episode, and it's this.
Isn't it perfect?
No, I'm pretty sure this is the reason. I'm pretty sure Chowdidius just went, I know what's going to happen, and I don't want to be there for it.
Oh. All right. I'll stop.
What's the best part?
No, it's not. I don't want the idea of Adam, the smooth-faced robot, squatting over a plate, is smashing
A la
different-
Omni-Man.
smashing different foods into his chest plate, closing his chest plate, and then a second later, as if he's a rabbit, just out fall these pizza rolls from between his cheeks.
Ugh, no, that sounds horrible. Why would you,
You gotta
say it like
make
that?
sure. You gotta make sure
Why'd
it's
you
the
put it in
Omni-Man
that context? That
squad.
was rude.
Yeah, at least how I said it, it was artful.
Yeah,
Anyways.
yeah.
Yes, but I'm pretty sure no one would want to go see the Mona Lisa if the rest of the portrait was her squatting over a plate. I'm pretty sure.
But she's human.
Well, you're right.
It's
You
completely
have
different.
No idea how many people would pay to watch someone even half as good looking as Mona Lisa squat over the plate.
God, you know the worst part is that you're right, and I hate that. Because I have to be in the future when someone looks upon our timeline, they're gonna go, yes, these were all classified as Homo sapiens, and I'm going to be bunched in with those degenerates and just hate my existence. Post-mortem, by the way.
Denier.
Listen, I'm not saying I'm not a degenerate, but there's a line I will not cross. And that's squatting over my cutlery. Thank you very much. My cutlery is precious.
You know,
Well,
honestly,
but
Well,
what
this
if
isn't-
what if
this
your
isn't your
cutlery
cutlery,
thought
though.
you were precious?
What?
Oh,
makes a valid point.
Yeah, you go and
Yeah.
cut your steak with a knife and a fork, and as you're bringing your fork up to your plate, you feel one of the tines just like gently caress your lip.
I have to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. You guys finish this up. I'll be back.
Oh,
Al,
fuck.
the thing is, I am PG. This is me PG. I can go further.
This is.
I don't
great.
want to see rated R now. I just don't.
Or at least TV 16.
I'm afraid that the next time Adam gets into combat, he's going to slice a man's face off and then plaster over his own faceplate and go, "I am human now, yay!
Okay,
Rejoice,
that
humans,
is not going to
for
happen
I have joined with you in humanity's great cause."
No. I'm not playing Adam as a psychopath, but in another game, I am playing as a brutalist. Not just like a combatant or a pugilist, but a brutalist.
Oh, my favorite unit from StarCraft.
I mean, fair, but I'm a half devil with spikes, and I rip people in half for fun. Yeah, see? Yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay. Anyways. Oh, wait. Harlow said he was going to the bathroom. Damn it. Anyways.
Derailing the train.
You derailed it bad, too. If it was a good derailment, like, yeah, remember that great game, Mercenaries, Playground of Destruction? 10 out of 10. We got onto degeneracy.
It's not degeneracy. How is that degeneracy? There's no horny going on here. This is say so.
I forgot that was a term.
Rough.
Because the only people who use that term are people who are degenerates.
No! I'm a writer. There's a difference.
No, don't go offending him. Otherwise, he's gonna take it right to rated R.
No. I was just trying to be goofy. Because goofy robot funny, but I'll tone it down.
No, it's fine. It's just I did not prepare myself today for the idea to crop the image in my head to crop up of Adam crouching over a plate. Just did not happen to me when I woke up this morning. It did not. I did not go, man, I wonder what my players are gonna do today. Maybe they'll crouch over a plate and poop out pizza rolls.
I don't think. Ike does not believe that in the manner you're putting it out, he would accept it. He'll be a little bit more delicate.
And Al,
You know,
I'm pretty
instead of
sure
it
you
coming-
run this
oh.
game. I don't think you run this game because you enjoy to predict what we do.
I mean, that's fair. But also, you know, sometimes you just look at life and you go, why?
Why?
Why, God? I don't know if you're out there. I don't know if you're listening. Why, dude?
But dear fucking God, why?
And God answered back because Skibidi.
Skibidi! I hate that.
You know the worst part is I legit binged that for a hot minute.
You've actually watched Skibidi Toilet?
I
It's
haven't watched it. I have not.
all I'm gonna say is the speaker people play Tears for Fears. Everybody wants to rule the world, and it's a good song. So yeah. And there's some political dialogue subtext hidden deep in there.
Right.
Is that on Gyat?
I will kill you. Anyways, Harlow, you went to go wake up the resident pizza roll eater.
Yes.
How are you gonna, like, are you knocking on the door? Are you banging on it? Like,
Yeah, go on. I'm knocking on his door, being like, "Hey, buddy, check your shit. Money. You like money?
who's a good boy?
Who's a good boy? We're gonna give you money.
Who wants their money?
I'm sure that if you wake up, you will check your bank account and see lots of money."
Ike wakes up from his slumber dreaming about the beautiful pizza rolls. Looks at his phone. Throws it down on the bed. Meh, it's just more money.
Also, the ship is ready. So we can leave.
Ike opens the door. He's already ready.
Ike just sleeps.
Fine,
Ike
let's
just
go.
sleeps in his battle gear.
Carlos still in his civvies, just like, you know what, dude? I had time for breakfast and coffee. I was waiting for you, and like, you know what? Fine. It's
I
fine.
had breakfast in my dreams. It's fine.
Oh, you don't want to catch up on your breakfast in real life, though?
Arlo and Ike walk back down, and Adam's just
Adam, at this
desiring
point,
pizza rolls.
Adam, have you gone to get a second plate, or have you realized that most of the people in the room have looked at you and been disgusted and moved away from you?
Oh, well, no, Adam's enjoying eating too much. But the thing is, like, his chest plate at some point has reached capacity, so he's had to move on to, like, his like, abdominal area and his thighs for space to jam food into.
Adam, give me a 1d100, please.
Okay.
What?
Pray that you roll low.
That's a 45.
Why is it not
It's
showing
on
in
lower half.
Because the character sheet is on a different browser account than
Oh,
I don't
fair.
think it or wait, it has. Why isn't it showing now?
You're 45. You are now getting warnings from different components saying that that the surface is wet. Please do not charge at any point until the surface is dried.
I hate getting that alert.
Yeah.
I'm glad that phones show it now. One of my previous phones did
true.
not. That phone just no longer works.
I'm happy about it too, don't get me wrong, but
But yes, also, Adam, while your plates are not bulging off, you know that you are running out of capacity to store food. And there are a lot of people, like, staring at you. Like, full on, no longer eating their food. They have moved away from their food. Like, they were sitting in one chair at the table, and they moved to a different chair and didn't bring the food with them. Harlow and Ike, you also see all eyes on Adam.
Harlow, what's going on here?
Adam's
Apparently
second
he-
plate will be mostly empty, and he'll be like leaning back, like rubbing his tummy.
apparently he enjoys stuffing his face.
Interesting.
Yeah. Best
Adam,
not
are you
think about
feeling
it.
okay?
I asked him that too.
Reactor online. Weapons online. All systems operational.
Oh my gosh, why is this being so silly?
Adam, I do believe they posed a question to you, though.
You were asking me if I'm all right?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I am absolutely fine, friend. Just enjoying some free breakfast. Their food is so delicious. You
Well-
should try it.
I think I'm good currently. You seem to be expanding though.
Oh, I must be close to capacity. Bursting at the seams, as you humans often say.
Have you always done this and we just didn't notice?
Why, yes. There just hasn't been a plethora of we just have never been to a buffet together.
I'm whispering over to Ike. Remember to keep the fridge pretty low stuck at the home base.
True.
One day Ike is going to get home from a mission. Adam's going to be at home. Pizza roll packages all over the counter. And Adam is just covered in red tomato paste and breadcrumbs all over his body. I found these pizza rolls quite appeasing, human.
You son of a bitch!
Bring me
Every
more.
seam in his body just has like crumbs of food squeezing out of it.
There appears to be something very wrong here.
Ike wakes up from his nightmare.
There, now I think it'll work. I just had to get everything together in one window. Well, shall we go to the ship?
Yeah. Should we pressure wash you out first? I feel like boss will get a little get a little uppity at us if we bring you back covered in syrup.
Why would he be upset? I do not belong to him.
Well, no, but the ship does, and like we don't want to get syrup over everything.
Adam looks down,
You know, the
noticing
ship's clean, you're messy.
noticing the few spots on his chassis where syrup is like
Starting to seep out
fervently
of.
dribbling.
Yeah, that.
Well, I guess I got a little messy from breakfast. I will go clean up. And he abruptly stands up and walks away.
There are a few you would have noticed that there are other bots that have worked here that seem to go into this one room that you would recognize the sign as being that of a maintenance room for bots. You can probably surmise from that you can clean yourself in there.
I will go into the men's bathroom and wash myself in the sink.
Do you want us to wait for you on the ship?
Monty laughed his ass off, but his mic couldn't catch it, so I just heard him go, "Ha!"
Oh my god, I'm sorry. My mic does that sometimes. I laugh really loud, so it's just like, nope, we're not gonna do that.
How about no?
That's not okay, dude. I'll just say for now that Adam has a bad experience with maintenance pods. I'll just cement that as canon right now.
Okay.
He and at least updated maintenance bays don't get along.
Adam, as you go into the bathroom, you notice one man in there washing his hands. And as soon as you walk in, he just notices and quickly dries off, doesn't even hand under the dryer. No, he just shakes his hand off and walks out briskly as you come in.
Oh, that's beautiful. So yeah, I'll just take a paper towel or like a normal towel or something and give myself a quick hooker bath. Sorry, it's probably not PG.
You mean a
Uh,
unhomed bath?
Unhomed
The
bath.
unhomed bath, yeah. There we go.
We could also go for the unhomed showered if you want.
Oh my god. Um, yeah. And I'll just a quick little cleanup, and then I'll just meet the guys out before they reach the ship. Adam will still definitely be like sticky and covered in crumbs, but at least he's not actively leaking.
Good enough for me.
I hate it a little bit too much. Are you guys like waiting for a cab, ordering an Uber, or
Public transit.
There's Uber on the moon.
there are trolleys that run every hour? Roll me a 1d6. Either a 1d60 or 3d20s.
I'll roll 3d20s. That's a 1d60 isn't a thing.
You can make it a thing.
8.
You said 8 and it said 13. Oh, that's Adam's roll.
Yeah, we both must have clicked at the same time. Where is
You
Google?
realize that you are 13 minutes late for the previous trolley. You have 47 minutes to wait until the next trolley comes down the lane. You just wait in front of the hotel, or are you gonna like?
Well, I guess it's time for a third
God,
plate.
no! Please stop it.
God.
Oh, no.
No, I guess we'll just call it taxi. Like, yeah. We're not gonna be economic, guys. Fuck the environment.
Someone roll me a 1d100, please.
My roll was bad. I'm gonna let something else do it.
1d100.
1d100.
Good luck.
Oh no. Harlow. A cab can be here in 3 minutes to pick you all up. It's going to cost you 300 credits to bring you from the hotel back to the spaceport.
Mm-hmm. How long is it gonna be until transit gets here?
The next transit is still 45 minutes out.
Okay, well, you know what? I'll pay. I'll ante up to 300. 300 ain't shit to me.
I'll split it with you.
All right, 150 each.
Yep.
No,
Can't bear to see the sight of him busting at the seams again.
I'll pitch in some credits too. I'll pitch in 100.
All right, everyone's paying 100 credits. Yeah, it doesn't take more than about 2 minutes before you see. It looks like an old, like it's a modern hover car, but it looks like chassised up to be a older style, like rounded yellow cab. You know the old 1940s look cars, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to assume that Harlow knows what cars are. I hope. Anyways,
Yeah.
I know.
Eventually he does pull up. You see the guy inside is wearing a suit finer than any of you guys have probably ever seen, except for maybe Harlow. You might have seen some corporate bigwigs from your previous Merc days wear suits that look almost as good as this guy's suit.
Almost as good.
Almost as good.
Damn.
You have to realize, noir is kind of like, it's all about being haughty. Like, even if you are a person who works on the dock, you still have to look good when you're not at the job. So people have been, actually, I shouldn't even, I'll let this bit of lore go free. People will go into life debts here just to look good on their off time and go to like good restaurants and stuff like that. It is a planet that is known to, people will come to the planet and never leave because they can't afford to.
Jesus
They spend
Christ.
all their money on looking good.
That's one
But,
way to do it, I guess.
But yeah, as you hop in, as the cab pulls up, seeing the crowd and seeing Adam, he stops and goes, whoa, hold on here. No one said nothing about cargo freight here. The bot's gonna be extras.
Extra? The hell you mean? It's right in the description. We put it in, we called about it, you gave us a price, that's what we're paying.
Yeah, you
I'm a
didn't.
passenger, good sir.
You didn't say nothing about industrial weight. There is a toll from here to the spaceport that costs extra depending on the weight, and I'm pretty sure that bot ain't lightweight carbon fiber. Looking by the size of him.
Three
Actually, I
passengers.
am.
Boss is lighter than you.
3 passengers, and he's half the weight of your mom. So let us in and
Yeah. Adam,
Good.
That's not going good.
do you want to do persuasion or intimidate? I mean, Harlow, do you want to do intimidation or persuasion there?
let me see what I'm better at. I am better at persuasion than intimidation. Oh, I'm as good at each. Collecting thoughts from the crowd. Persuasion or intimidation?
Persuasion.
Persuasion.
I agree.
That is a natural one. That is a one. That is a one. I don't know if we still do inspiration or not, but if we do, could I use?
I believe you still have some inspiration stored up if you would like to use one to re-roll that. Because I would highly recommend you re-roll that.
That's not much better. Ah. Damn.
What is it?
7.
That was really bad. I'm sorry, guys.
It's a 7
And-
because he's got plus
And
3.
he's only the quarter of the weight of your mom. So how about you shut up and you pay the extra 100 for cargo freight and you hop in and shut up.
I don't see no
I
cargo
will.
freight.
Adam will walk up to the car, lift the car so the window is level to Adam's eyes, and then hand him the 100 credits. And
The
then put
car
the car
is
back down.
hovering slightly up.
Well, right, but if something's hovering, it's creating a specific amount of thrust. So lifting it past that level of where it's sitting will still be a lot of weight.
Give me a strength check, please.
Absolutely.
And then give me a strength
God.
save as well. Oh no.
Are we all
Wonderful.
gonna have to use up our inspiration?
Why I rolled 2 twos,
Oh no.
but they're not ones.
Oh no.
Whatever. I guess. Yeah.
It strains you and you can feel the synthetic musculature of your like internals starting to like crack, but you're able to actually wait a second. I'm going to pose this to you. Would you like to succeed at it but take a minus a setback later on, or would you like to just fail?
I'll take a setback later on.
You are able to lift the car up above, like you can hear the thrusters underneath of it, the magnetic strips that keep it plastered to the roll, like starting to try and it
Compensate.
sounds like they're trying to compensate, trying to help you, like trying to help it find its magnetic plating that it's supposed to be stuck to. You can hear that. At the same time, your UI is starting to fill up with warning signs of like multiple. It's telling you musculature failure. You can tell that it's just cracks in the fiber, in the fibers that make up your arm, that give you the strength. From this point forward, every time that you roll a strength check until you get repairs is going to be at a -2. So that +7 is going to be a +5 instead. We'll just have to compensate until you get it repaired. But you are able to do it, and he does look impressed. And then once you give him the 100 credits and set the car back down, he just shuts up and stares straight forward.
Yep, we just get in the car. I open up that door, I slide my ass right in.
I gets in as well.
Fuck this guy.
What is the seating arrangement? Is it gonna be all three of you in the back seat? Like the back seat is big enough that all three of you can fit. You will also notice that there is no seat belts in this car. They went for as authentic as you could get, including not being safe.
I mean, whatever makes
Adam-
you happy, Jack.
Adam, if no one else is gonna have any seating arrangements, I'm gonna impose one right now. And Adam's sitting between Harlow and Ike, with his sticky, weird self.
You cleaned yourself off pretty well.
Yeah.
Pretty well.
You didn't have time to get more food.
Have you ever gotten syrup on yourself?
Yes, I have. And it sucks.
So you know that you never clean it all off the first time.
No, I scrub, motherfucker, if I get syrup on myself.
Yeah, and then you get out of the bathroom and then you touch your elbow and you're like, why the fuck am I sticky there? Sorry.
No, I have never had that happen before because I scrub skin off, motherfucker.
Nah, dude, I've had like, I don't know. Okay, I don't know if you could relate to this. Have you ever like fully scrubbed off yourself like from syrup on your hands and shit? And then like you're walking around and like you like brush something off your shirt and you're like, oh fuck, there's syrup on my shirt. And now your hand's all sticky again.
Yeah, I've had that.
Anyway.
before.
It's like that.
Anyways, as you all three get in the car, you see him press a few buttons and then the car just starts taking off and normal drive. Does someone want to give me a D100, please?
There's a lot of
My
these
last
going
D100
on.
was pretty bad, but you want me to try again?
55.
It takes a little bit longer than usual. Like, the hotel that you guys were on is only one street off from the main street of this capital city that you guys are docked in. But even so, like, it takes noticeably long. Not like, 3 hours have passed and we're still on the back roads. But like, there's a few times where Adam specifically, like, you're noticing, no, he should have turned left right there to get on the onto the main road. Why not? And he just seems to be whatever. Before finally, after about an hour, you guys finally get back to the port.
Okay, that guy's fucking with us. I don't much appreciate it.
What do you think we should do?
I mean, do we want to make a problem about it? We can make us think if we want to. Otherwise, if we don't think it's worth it, it doesn't have to be worth it.
My serve
You can
condensers
just
are ready
inquire.
to spray syrup on him.
Oh no.
I mean, it is true. We could just eject some of that internal buildup.
We could.
Actually, maybe Adam just accidentally leaves his door a little cracked open, and like, maybe we get a little dribble in his seats.
I could punch him in the mouth and then dispense breakfast. New meaning to a knuckle sandwich, right?
Let's do it.
Actually, that one entertains me the most, but
Yeah, we better play it safe. I mean, if we got to the ship, fine.
yeah, we're already at the ship. We're about to leave planet. This guy's just a dick.
We could, someone could, like, I don't know. Either he was stalling or he just took a scenic route. We could always ask as well.
What was I guess I guess we could have asked like mid drive, like, hey, are we taking like a scenic route or something?
I like that you guys were saying we could ask. You're still in the back of the cab, like.
We can ask. Yes.
Yeah. He got you to the spaceport. He's currently driving you up to the ship, and you're like, yeah, we could have asked him, I guess. Oh, whatever.
No. We're not saying we could have. We're saying we can.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things where like it might not be nefarious. He might have just trying to be a dick. Which I kind of fully believe at this point.
You kind of believe at this point. Are you going to inquire or not?
Do you ask people who are being a dick to you if they're trying to be a dick to you, or do you just usually like?
Well, yeah, if they're like actively like doing things that are dickish, then I'll be like, hey, are you trying to do that on purpose?
Yeah, I guess at that point, yeah. Harlow will be like, were you trying to take a scenic route? Why did it take us an hour to get here?
I mean, I didn't just want to pay the tolls.
There are road tolls?
For certain weights, yeah.
Jesus.
Listen, I told you there were tolls. I didn't say I was gonna pay them those.
You know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. Didn't even have to pay a goddamn toll. You know what? What's the point of even paying extra for a fucking toll if you ain't gonna fucking do anything with it? Yeah.
Because that means I get to eat dinner
Thanks for
tonight.
riding.
You have a pleasant day. I hope your space trip is nice and comfortable.
Yeah. Yeah. I think Adam should leave like a giant mess in the bag. I think Adam should leave the biggest fucking disgusting mess he can in the back of this fucking
Beginning dispensing. Adam just sits there for an extra 10 minutes as syrup slowly begins to pool out of him.
Oh no, that's so unfortunate. Your poor
Oh,
cow.
no. My syrup containers seem to have ruptured.
Oh no, we wouldn't want to litter by letting that all outside.
Adam, are you going to act on any of this or no? You're not feeling that vindictive.
No.
I understand. That being said, for realsies, screw this guy.
Arlo, do you get out of the
Stand
car?
outside of the car.
Yeah, Ike is currently standing in between the car and the ship.
Yeah, but right as Harlow's getting out, he's gonna rip a fat fart. Fuck this guy.
Give me-
I kept the window rolled up too.
Give me a Constitution save.
Oh no!
You know what's
Okay.
at risk here, don't you?
No!
as you try to gather the muster to to let out this fat rip. Harlow, you feel a little. You feel that this part might be a little too wet.
All right.
You know.
We're boarding. We're boarding hard. We're not rolling that dice. Board. Not worth it. Not worth it to be petty.
Welcome back, everyone, to your favorite tabletop game.
Not worth it to be petty.
I like to imagine there's actually one fan who's like, I can't believe they finally uploaded again. Yay! And then they're just greeted by robots stuffing face full of food and Harlow
Yes.
Harlow letting out a little bit more than just a fart. And they're like, what happened to my favorite game? No.
No, dude. If that's what they think, if that person exists, and if that's what they think, then the reality of the situation is they go, yes, this is what I came back for.
They'll love it.
Like we have a particular style of shenaniganery.
Shenaniganery. Oh my goodness, that's a fucking word if I've ever heard one.
Yep,
Anyways,
use it.
yes, you let it rip. You feel a bit more extra come out and get out of the car. Are you gonna do the funny walk as well? I'm assuming.
I'll do it. I'll do my very best to not.
Not obvious funny walk, but
I'm gonna do my very best to appear normal.
Adam.
Yep.
Both sides of the car are clear of objects. You don't have like a nasal sensor, right? Like you can't smell. Or do you?
Sure, yeah. Why not?
I
was meant to be a butler.
As Ike leaves, nothing. As Harlow leaves, you can pick up the very faint escaping from him, and also can smell. It smells like breakfast, but not as good.
Oh no!
Oh dear. Well,
I don't want to talk about
Adam won't react to that, but like the doors, the backseat doors will close, and Adam will just sit there and like hesitate for an uncomfortably long time.
Eventually, like the guy reaches up and in the old movies where they'd fix the mirror so they could stare right at you, he stares right at you and he's like, "You're gonna get out, or you want to get dropped off somewhere else?"
And then every movable piece of plating on Adam's body will flip up at the same time. And he will eject as much breakfast as possible and get out of the car.
Love it.
I now need to think of what the role should be. Adam, high or low?
High. And
Harlow.
all that happens is we're... Oh, okay, go.
Harlow, I'm going to need you to roll me a 1d100. Since he said high, you're trying to get to 100 here.
All right, boys. Wish me luck.
And literally all that happens is he adjusts his mirror and they make quote unquote eye contact.
Dude.
As he makes eye contact, you hear you go for emergency venting. Like you have systems in you that if your components run too hot, you can emergency vent, and that just opens up air compartments. Fans will start to blow out hot air. You haven't used this system in millennia at this point. So suddenly, you just go, all right, ejectocito, cuz light up the circuitry as all of your armor panels at the same time poof open up, and you can see through your cameras in the rearview mirror, his eyes suddenly go twice as wide as he sees what can only be described as a eldritch breakfast inside of you. Unfortunately for you, Seven, since you haven't activated this system in a long time, most of the fans inside of you do not spray at high velocity. They have not been replaced. Your internals are kind of still old because your core system is still the same. So a lot of these fans don't activate. Thus, your let's call it chunks of Eldritchian breakfast special.
Nice.
Some of it sprays on the back seat, and he just, what the fuck?
Nope,
As
I'm
he
out of the
says
car
it-
before he even says that.
As he says it, your fans finally start kicking in as you're leaving the car, and the rest just sprays onto the ground. Harlow, you and I get first row tickets to watch as Adam, with full openings on him. You are seeing the bare nudity that Adam can show at this point. I said that, and it was very weird to think about for a moment, as it doesn't spray out, but chunks of food just like fall out of his surfaces before his. Adam, do you cover up again, or no? Are you just trying to run on the ship in the nude? Question mark.
I mean, it'll be happening as he's running. It's not an instant process when it's coming back together.
Trail. It's a trail.
I forgot that you guys like to poke the bear too much. Harlow and Ike, you can both, and Adam too, although Adam, you are running up the entry ramp. Harlow and Ike, you can hear and see the car begin to to fall to the ground as the only thing that's holding it up now are the magnetic strips that make up the quote unquote pavement of the surface, and the front door doesn't swing open. It slams open and then starts to close before a foot kicks it, and you just hear, "What the fuck? No! Get the back here!"
Nope. No,
Harlow and Ike, you can see him starting to get out.
I will.
You
pull
have
the fucking
one-
gun out.
You have one free turn.
Please do not shoot at him. Get in the ship. Get
Uh,
in the ship. Please. Just take a peek at how covered he is and go.
yeah, I guess we'll just run
I
back to
keep
the
laughing
ship.
and running up to the ship.
Yeah, we're going to the ship. Fuck this guy.
Surprisingly, the one glimpse you get of him as he starts to stand up, there's nothing on him. All the fans that activated were in Adam's arms and legs, so he was saved from it, as chunks did not fly from the chest. But the backseat is definitely, you saw what it looked like earlier. There's no saving the backseat.
Fuck that guy. Fucked around, found out.
When you're giving your buddy
Who
a
is-
ride, but he has food poisoning.
Ike, as you get to the top of the ramp, actually no, Harlow was last. Harlow, as you get to the top of the ramp, you see this man pulling out a gun from his waistband as he's making his way around the car.
Can I try to do like a cool like shoot the gun out of his hand trick?
Please
From-
don't
from-
shoot
from the
this
ship.
guy.
You can, but it will be a disadvantage.
Ooh, I don't know if I want to. Then my rolls have been real bad.
Accidentally shoots him in the freaking head. Really won't be a problem anymore, guys.
Yeah, but then we can add a murder. Right now it's not a murder charge. You know.
Public indecency is what it is right now.
No, right now it's petty vandalism.
You don't know how high this guy's connections go.
It's petty vandalism.
It's petty.
I can't wait for 3 episodes from now when we go to court.
Well, should I kill him?
Harlow, this is you. This is not me. This is you. This is your decision.
Well, no, I don't want to kill him. He doesn't deserve to die for inconvenience. He deserves to be called a dick and have his shit made messy. He doesn't deserve to die. So yeah, we'll just close the ramp and call it good.
As you close the ramp, you can hear the final, "Don't run away from me, you little bitch! I'll fucking kill you! I swear to..." Whoosh, whoosh. As a seal is made, and you are now in more or less an impenetrable ship.
At least as far as he's concerned, impenetrable. From small arms fire.
We should go.
Yeah, we should go.
Yes.
That seems to be the only downside to this wonderful ritual of eating. My system seems to not want to partake in that ritual.
I think I can tell you why. But you might not like to hear it.
My only question is, if you guys were on the tram, would this also have... if you were on the trolley, would this have also happened?
No, it happened because the guy deliberately decided to take extra time and take extra money when he didn't have to.
No.
But no, if this was on the
No,
trolley, it wouldn't
Monty's
have
wrong. Oh, no, Monty's wrong. It absolutely would have happened.
Oh.
I am Agent of Chaos Vincent tonight.
happened.
Didn't know we were playing with a chaotic neutral here.
There's no neutral, it's just chaos.
It's just chaotic asshole.
It's just pure chaos.
It's pure chaos tonight. I expended too much energy to be lawful.
Monk, Way of Mercy is the funniest thing I'm looking at right now, because that was neither monkish or merciful. I'm going to change your subclass to Way of Dickishness. And you are no longer a monk, you are a paladin.
The way of passive aggressivity.
Yeah. The order of dickwads and assholes. My favorite paladin subclass.
I mean, honestly, if you're going for anything else, you're doing it wrong.
Anyways, as you are all in the ship, Harlow, you pressing the button, you hear it there's like all ships. Some of them have like outer layers. You can hear it, you can hear the door sealing with the rest of the body, and that pneumatic hiss as like extra armor is being put on the door.
Mm.
And then you no longer can hear the screamings of a man filled with only vengeance. Vengeance and hatred, my son.
Harlow gives a dry smile, turns around, and sends the all clear to take off.
Ba-doop boop 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 boop. Ba-doop boop 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 ba-doop boop 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 boop.
Get us out of here, Captain.
We need to go now, Captain.
It takes a few seconds, but you can all just hear over the comms a deep sigh as the engines begin to all around you. Vibrations in the hole, and he just goes, God. I was gonna give good news, but I guess we're just not coming back to this port anytime soon.
Look, we pissed off one cab driver. I'm sure we can come back to this port.
We'll talk about it later. Just go to your cabins or whatever.
This planet's filled with dickheads. No one was nice.
Actually, you're not wrong, but you've also dealt with one side of the planet, which is the underside of the planet. So, you know.
Yep, everyone here
So,
was horrible.
so we're just defending our own like peace by being equally like by returning the energy they give to us.
Exactly.
We're just meeting their energy.
I would like to, as my favorite defense for Bible thumpers goes, I would like to quote the Old Testament, and one of the founding commandments of Christianity: treat others as thou would have them treat you.
Yeah,
That is the
you know what?
reason all these guys are dicks, because they've been treated like dicks for their entire life. So why not? Why stop? And you guys just came on the planet and were like, yeah, I'm gonna be a dick too. Fuck you. You fit right in, to be fair.
Sounds like they
Yeah.
shouldn't perpetuate the stereotype, and they won't have jackass tourists.
Honestly, like the problem with the Harlow being here is that Harlow was a PMC who will eventually just start shooting people on the street.
You say that like you're a cyber psycho who has no choice but to be a cyber psycho.
No, I am a traumatized, hardened man who, after being pushed so far, will just stop arguing with people and start pulling out the gat.
I am a real American.
You know what? Fuck you, I am.
Fight to piss off every man. Anyways, it takes some time, but eventually you do feel for a slight moment the telltale sign of you guys exiting the gravity sphere of the planet, as 0G takes a second to kick in before artificial gravity kicks back in, as you feel weightless, and then you know we are back in space. You are told it's going to take about a good 2 days to get back to Neo Vegas. In the meantime, EO 11. What do y'all want to do?
Well, we're back on the ship.
You're back on the ship. You are out of the gravity sphere. You have been told that it's going to be 2 more days before you get back to Neo Vegas.
A meticulous clean is in order.
There are normal showers. There is also an android station that has an oil bath in it if you want to take a dip.
Okay, and Adam would trust any kind of like maintenance tech that hard deck would use. So
I mean, so there's a difference between like a cleaning pod that is like you are supposed to plug in it, like it then does a full sweep of your internals and everything. This is just the oil bath where it's just sink in, and more or less, as long as your circuits are covered, you're able to clean off. If you've seen those, I don't know if they still sell them, but there used to be those micro cleaners where you would just like fill it with water, and then you'd put like a tray in there of whatever you need clean, close it for an hour.
an ultrasonic.
Yeah, it's just that, but with oil, because water is going to eventually rust all metal.
Yeah, right. So, Adam will just do that, and before he gets in, he's like, well, I'm going to be in here for a while. Would anyone like any deep fry?
Like, how are you gonna do deep?
Hottest setting.
No, I'm good.
I'm good. I'm gonna go to the hot tub.
I think that might be where he's. You know what? Never mind.
You can join me in my hot tub, friend, though I don't think your body would like it.
Oil bath's like the one
my
that
own. Thank you for the offer.
Oil bath at high temperature.
it's not. Oh, are you setting it to boiling?
A higher, just not. I'm not legitimately deep frying myself. Like,
It feels like I'm bathing in a sun.
I don't think I would survive if I legitimately deep fried myself.
You would, but your components might not.
Yeah.
There is no like hot tub in it. It's a spaceship. It's not a luxury liner. There's no hot tub, but there are baths in here. Ike.
Well, then I'll go take a nice bath.
I would also like to state that Ike's entire yesterday was being in more or less a hot spring bath with a girl and beer for the entire day and pizza rolls. And now he's like, I'm gonna do the same thing, but without any of the good stuff. Yeah.
Well, you gotta relax after a day like that.
To be fair, he was a bit of a dick. So yeah. Harlow, what are you doing?
Honestly, after everything we went through on that planet, Harlow's just gonna kind of kick it back. Probably check out the catalogs and see what kind of neat new military hardware he can get his hands on and look forward to when we get back to Vegas.
Is there a specific catalog you're looking for? There are multiple online retailers that sell arms.
I'm looking for one of them there fancy smart guns.
God fucking damn it. They sell smart systems for any gun that you have, as well as dedicated smart guns that are a bit more powerful. Usually the way that it goes is smart gun technology is released on proprietary stuff, and then eventually black market or back alley vendors will like decode or get the updated like targeting data, and then start making systems to upgrade other guns. Are you just looking for a system, or are you looking for like dedicated military hardware?
I'm looking for like a dedicated like smart SMG.
There's a few options on the market. Most of them are going to be pretty pricey. Like the cheapest model is called the disposable, but it costs 10,000 credits.
I'm probably gonna look for my best punch per dollar. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna worry about punchiness more than I'm gonna worry about like cost.
What kind of caliber are we talking here?
Well, to be an SMG, it has to be pistol caliber, but I probably want it to rock the upper echelons of pistol caliber.
You're talking 50 Action Express, 45, stuff like that.
Yeah, 45 to 50 Action Express. Yeah, that'd be a good way of putting it.
I would like Harlow, high or low, please.
We'll go high.
Ike, this is your chance to redeem yourself. Give me a 1D100, please. Or would you like me to roll it? Never mind, Ike's rolling it. All right, hey, that's not bad. You find currently the highest echelons, the 12.7 millimeters, the 50 cals, the 44 mags. Those are all out of stock. There is the next highest tier are 45s, 45 and 10 mils. There are 2 of each in stock at the moment on this website that you're currently perusing.
45 and 10 mil. You know, I hear 10 mil's pretty good. But can it punch at 45 weight class? That's my question.
10 mil is the military version of 45, more or less. It's the intermediary between I want a SMG compactness, but it rifles punching power. Like,
yeah, I guess
I'll
go for a 10 millimeter option in this case.
You've seen like 44 Magnum bullets, right?
Yeah.
Think of that, but labeled 10 millimeter instead. Like the same length and width kind of thing.
in context, I've never fired 10mm in my life.
They're pretty dope, but they're super rare. I got to fire one time, and that was it.
I just keep seeing the meme of people who fire 10mm being like, "This is a god killer right here."
It's damn good. I'll just say that.
Yeah, I'll go for a 10mm smart submachine gun. And then how much is that gonna run me?
When was the last time that Harlow made a purchase, not in a gun shop, but like online, and like updated his license and all of that stuff?
Pretty much right before we left Neo Vegas, when I was running up charges on laser rifles.
Oh, that's fair. Okay. Caught me there. Damn it. Yeah. It's going to it's going to cost you $30K.
In 30K? Yeah, I can do that.
30K,
in context, like I do see Harlow as like maintaining a current PMC license.
Yeah, exactly. Even though you might not use it to its full extent, you still have like it's not a what is it, FFL? It's not a FFL state license, but more or less like if the technographer government was pulling you over, you would not be in trouble.
No, like
Neo Vegas kind of just doesn't give a crap in general. They're like, whatever.
Well,
cool.
Neo Vegas's military probably runs on PMCs.
I mean, yeah, that's where you came from, so you know.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, like I would almost imagine it to be like PMCs to be a pretty regular thing amongst like Neo Vegas, like military and police force.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the police force is, no one even cares about the police force, let's be honest. They're more there for, if someone higher up goes, I have a problem with that person, the police is there to take care of the problem.
Yeah, otherwise they're more like security guards than they are fucking...
It's not even that.
Cops.
They're not seen that often. Like...
Oh, fair.
If you see the police, it's because a corp is interested in protecting that property or that something.
Got you. Makes sense. Anarcho-capitalist hellscape.
Welcome to Cyberpunk, baby.
Yep.
Anyway. Thank you. Oh, that was my Amazon delivery, you fuck. Anyways. While you've ordered your gun, are you ordering extra ammunition for it too?
Absolutely. Probably 200 or 300 rounds.
Every 100 rounds is going to run you an extra 1,000 credits. So take off
3,
a total of 33,000 credits at this point.
33. Okay, yep, got you.
I will make up the smart gun and have it to you by next week, I can promise.
All right, sounds good.
Adam.
I imagine it'll probably give me extra to hit.
Yeah, it's more or less going to be at the way that smart guns work in this universe is at the cost of high damage, you're getting high performance. The reason why technographers don't usually use them and they're kind of just more for PMCs is because most technographer noble houses, that's just software that that most infantrymen have.
Yeah.
If they're deserving of it.
It's the difference between... So, like, a smart gun is good because it allows you to make shots in stressful environments.
Yeah.
But there's different levels of smart gun. You can have smart guns like you see in Titanfall where the round literally travels. Or you have smart guns like, you know, specialized scopes that just tell you where to aim. Or you have what we actually have, and every round costs $10,000, and it's just a full-sized rifle bullet that can adjust trajectory.
Yeah, that kind of stuff that the tech that never misses unless like someone runs behind cover. That kind of tech doesn't get sold. Like even like the few times that it has appeared on the black market, you would know this, Harlow. The few times it has appeared on the black market, it's up for like maybe an hour before the person who made the site is nuked, and most oftentimes there will be an execution for that person, whether stated or not.
So you never see like full bore smart gun tech.
If anyone has ever had full bore smart gun actual like smart gun tech, they do not state it publicly because that kind of stuff is like super NDA stuff. Like if you leave the company, you're killed, kind of stuff.
Yeah. Like I would have to find like special people in order to
Even
like,
if you did, that pay job that you just made would not be enough to cover the amount of money that's going to need to get that kind of like even for like a 9mm pistol, that's not going to cover the tech the cost of it.
for like tracking bullets basically.
Yeah, for the entire package, yeah.
So what are smart guns in this case then? If not
Smart guns
trajectory?
are you're more or less packing an AI into a gun.
into your gun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a full-on AI. It's dedicated to one purpose. So if you ask it, hey, what's the best recipe for these ingredients? It's not going to tell you. But
if I ask it, hey, where should I aim to hit this guy? It'll
well,
tell
if
me
you
exactly where to
pull
aim.
the trigger, it's going like in a millisecond. It's going to take what takes you about 6 seconds to do. Of find target, pull trigger, shoot. All happens when you pull the trigger once.
So the bullets don't move, but it adjusts my aim.
Oh no, the bullets move. That's the
Okay.
reason why these bullets are not costing hundreds per 100. They're costing thousands per 100 because you just got the 10mm from more or less what consists of budget arms in this universe.
Okay, so then what you were talking about was like rifle caliber smart guns.
Oh no, I'm talking about like full on like you select the target.
Oh, never misses.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Yeah, no. I never expected never misses. Just wanted to clarify that.
Oh, I'm telling you that if you see it, it's going to cost you an arm and a leg, quite literally.
Or I have to somehow kill the dude that had it.
Yeah.
Which, you know.
If they have that gun, good luck.
I mean, honestly, if I kill them and they have it, like, you know, honestly, I kind of earned it.
More or less what you're getting right now is just a plus to hit in combat. It's going to it's going to give you it's going to confer to you a bonus, but it's not going to be like a plus 10 to hit. It's going to be like a plus at max +3.
Okay. Makes sense to me. But we would probably have to end up fighting like some like royal castle guard shit for us to run in something like that.
There are rumors that the queen, as she is called, currently has someone who can make that technology, but those are also rumors that come from the same place as, oh well, the UEF is still kicking around, and you know, that kind of stuff. Who knows?
Would the UEF is that kind of one of those terms that would send like a tremble up the spine or what?
UEF is, if anything, it's kind of just a history lesson. It would be like, oh, I hated history class, kind of PTSD. It wouldn't be like I remember we killed them.
Okay, before my time.
Way before.
Were they like
Adam.
Were they like insurrectionists?
Adam was made during the era of UEF, when UEF and the Technographers worked together.
What is UEF?
The United Earth Federation.
Okay, that was the government. Gotcha.
Meanwhile, Adam, buddy, that oil bath is feeling good. You finally feel like the food, syrup, mixture combination is out of your system.
He'll just be in there simmering and pondering if this is what digestion is akin to.
I know.
How hot did you set it to, Adam?
like 160. A nice toasty.
Give me a second here. I need to take a look at something.
So do I. Because Adam would not willfully endanger himself, so. And
is it
technically
160 degrees Celsius or Fahrenheit?
No, Fahrenheit. And I'd say more like 120, 130. But
that's not going to ruin the. It's not going to ruin the carbon fiber. Carbon fiber is made specifically to be lightweight, not resistant to heat, but also because you had it painted, you also know that the paint, if it's done professionally, is not going to bubble or anything like that.
Right. Yeah, he wouldn't willfully destroy himself.
You've been in here for about an hour now, just so you know, Adam. But I'm assuming that you're just taking a load off the shoulders, quote unquote, metaphorically.
Absolutely.
It's also been about an hour for you since you hopped in the quote unquote hot tub, which is just a giant bath.
Yeah, it's about time I'm getting out.
You're starting to get that the shriveled feet and finger syndrome. Anyway.
Yeah, I'm gonna get out, and then I'm gonna go to the cafeteria and get me some food.
It's about time for pizza rolls anyway.
Yes,
I was. Do you get pizza rolls or do you get bagel bites though?
Pizza rolls.
Oh man, you don't want pizza in the morning, pizza in the evening, pizza at supper time? When you've got pizza on a bagel, you can have pizza at any time.
Well, when you got a pizza roll, you can have pizza at any time too.
Punch your face full of fucking pizza rolls, motherfucker.
It's just a lot less bread you gotta eat.
I really want some bagel bites. God damn it, motherfucker. I really want some bagel bites now. I haven't had those in ages. How did we never have those when we lived together? That would be because we only had pizza rolls.
The only thing I ever bought was pizza rolls.
Pizza rolls and burritos. That was it.
Sounds like a wonderfully healthy diet.
Oh, listen, the poop shoot was going clean, baby. This is gonna be the most viewed thing on this channel ever.
We can only hope.
We can only hope. After months of no activity, we're gonna hit the ground running like a rocket, baby. Talking about poop shoot and pooping pepper and pooping pizza rolls.
Adam, not gonna hit. He's gonna be pooping out so many pizza rolls.
We are going to get so demonetized if we were even monetized before. Anyways.
Were we?
No, we were not monetized before. But this is going to be extra super unmonetized.
Extra, yeah.
Super extra.
Anyways,
no chance.
You get out of the bath. Cool. What are you doing? Oh, wait, you were going to the cafeteria.
I'm in the cafeteria now.
You are at the cafeteria. I'm assuming that you're going for your signature dish.
I am looking for it as we speak.
There's food dispensers. Do you just get it from there? Or, you actually go into the, kitchen area and make your own?
Adam, someone said food dispenser.
Is that his
No,
code
but-
word for him to activate? I am ready
No.
to serve at your question, sir.
An alarm
No.
starts going off in this ship. We need a food dispenser.
Rave alarm starts playing. Food dispenser, food dispenser, food dispenser. Anyways, are you grabbing it from the food dispenser, or are you like actually going in the kitchen to see if they have pizza rolls back there?
I'm going in the kitchen to see if any of them we got them fresh.
Roll me a 1d100, please.
Oh no, am I gonna go into a hallucid dream again?
No, it's not gonna be bad.
What was in those pizza rolls?
There's like one bag of pizza rolls that looks kind of old, quite frankly, but you know, hey, most of the food in the freezers and fridge and like most of the food that they have on stock is kind of like not high class, but it's above what you're usually used to eating. Like this isn't stuff that normal street people should be able to afford. And these freezers are stocked full of like, it's not, we're not talking like caviar here, but we're talking like one step removed from that. This is some high, like fresh, actual fish, actual beef and stuff, not like processed whatever junk that usually makes up your pizza rolls.
Yeah, none of it
Not-
looks
not
interesting.
quote,
we're
unquote
just gonna go
food
get it from the
bowl.
machine.
And I'm assuming you're just going for the regular pepperoni pizza roll.
I mean, I was hoping maybe they'd have the ham and cheese ones.
It's a food processor. You can ask for, yo, give me the ham and cheese hot pocket, but mini, baby, and a ton of them.
True.
It'll take some time. It takes about 3 minutes, which usually this takes about a minute to make a full plate of the food. But yeah, after about 3 minutes, you have a steaming plate full of ham and cheese pizza roll. Nom 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 nom.
Omnoms.
Yummy, yummy.
Is there anything else you're gonna do with your time, or are you gonna browse
I'm
the
gonna
net,
sit here and
or
enjoy them.
you're just gonna After watching that horrid display this morning, this is so refreshing.
After they didn't have any. That's why he didn't eat breakfast, is because they didn't have any pizza rolls at the Continental.
Yeah,
Exactly.
he was like, eggs.
fuck is this shit?
What is an egg? And there's only one thing in my diet. It's pizza rolls.
The fuck is an egg? Does it go in a pizza roll?
Yeah. I just like to imagine, is this a butterfly meme? But it's just an egg. Is this pizza rolls?
If it's not, I don't want it. When you are the extremely autistic kid.
Oh, God. There's only one thing I eat, and it's called pizza rolls. Everything else is garbage. Oh, goodness. Okay.
I actually knew a guy who all he ate was chicken nuggets and pizza.
How?
Because nothing else appealed to him. I guess.
That's fair. I guess. Anyways.
Like I don't get it. Don't ask me to get it. I'm just telling you how it was.
I know this is cutting it short, but I currently have to piss like a I don't know, racehorse. Let's just say,
Raised like a piss horse.
yeah, something like that.
He did a thing.
Anyways, for having completed the heist and not pissed off too many people,
Everyone.
running away before the consequences of our actions.
Everyone
So-
is allowed to level up to level 6.
Oh,
Yay.
Nice.
Level
Uh, With that said, thank you everyone for playing tonight. Next week we will actually start at 4 o'clock, and we will end at 7 my time. If we need to go on, then we will go on. But I will actually have something prepared for you guys for when you get back on Neo Vegas.
Okay,
But yes, level 6. Don't forget to do that by next week. I'll check your character stats before we start next week, and remind anyone that doesn't do it.